Alright, and we're live.
Hmm?
Let's go finish the Xianzhou story. See what, hopefully get some conclusion on what happened to Tingyun. I have not read any spoilers, I have no idea what happens, so I'm going just completely fresh.
It's getting late. Where to now?
High-end art, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Alright, take me there. Got some Valerie arrived at the Sea of Divine Foresight, check on Jingyuan.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Hey, Bushin.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today, collating
better get you
casualties
the gotcha.
and losses, dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples, submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
But you're enjoying yourself, right?
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not.
Yeah, Donovan's
On
back
the
to
contrary.
his normal form.
I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Yay! We can go wherever we want.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Wow, nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Alright, well, we've got ways to discuss. No, still Dante. Banner. Speaking of which... Oh, yeah, I still got stuff to do. Okay, we got companion missions. Okay.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
This is Fantalia first.
It appears that Fantalia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Talk about the stuff of Sanctus
When the
Medicus.
ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
It's the Stellaron
The
Hunters.
Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come
Yeah, she
true,
told us this already.
the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantalia.
I think we already got the gist of it.
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy
Yeah, it's
task.
probably annoying to deal with.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yuko.
Did something Miss Ting left behind?
It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand.
All right.
Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
All right, let's go.
Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Descriptions, future plan. Actually, let's do some rolls first. Fuck it, let's roll. Nope. Nope. No. About two more. Be calm. Another one. And let's see. March. Eidolon. And you call. That is like the well.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed.
Thank you for looking out for me, CA. What are we going to do next?
The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Ting Yun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Alright, March.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Law Fu without breaking a sweat. Feels kinda surreal.
We're just mere puppets of the Stellar Hunters.
No way! Everything good has come our way due to our hard work. I'm not letting them take any of the credit. It may seem like the Stellaron Hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy.
What are your plans from here?
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
I asked Fu Shen for help since while she was still
I was
here.
shy. Talking about personal stuff like that in front of everyone? It'd be too embarrassing. When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Shen has to say.
And here's Don Hen.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling. I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more?
It's not that Xianzhou has done anything to you yet.
There are only a handful of individuals who know my identity now. I do not wish to guess what could occur if word gets out, but at least for now, I'm safe.
What are you going to do next?
I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara. It seems I won't be able to cast off Danfeng's negative karma, so I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you.
Hmm. Uh,
The Ambrosial Arbor is dormant. Thanks to everyone's hard-fought battles, the Luofu is safe once more. Before he left, the General told me to handle things at the Seat of Divine Foresight. Fortunately, now that victory has been achieved, the plans we prepared will never see the light of day. However, the General did order that if he were unable to return to duty, then the Master Diviner would take over his duties temporarily.
the general hit?
Alas, I'm no healer. I'm afraid I couldn't say. I ordered a military doctor to provide the most comprehensive emergency treatment they could. The Alchemy Commission was caught up in the Sanctus Medicus conspiracy. It took a lot of work to find someone trustworthy enough to heal the General.
If we can help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know much about medicine, but there are lots of ways to seal wounds and prevent injuries from worsening.
Don't worry. Long-life species are resilient and strong. The General will pull through. He's faced down situations 100 times more dangerous than this.
What do you plan on doing with the Ambrosial Arbor?
What do we plan on doing? Thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou Alliance was at its wit's end trying to deal with it. Today, nothing's changed. The Arbor was resurrected. Aside from the Arbiter's Lux arrow, I'm afraid that nothing can materially harm it. We might be able to suppress it with the help of the Vidyadhara, but with internal strife ravaging their ranks, I'm afraid it's a long shot.
If you can locate exactly where the Stellaron is within the Arbor, then the Express might be able to help out.
Thank you for your kind offer, Mr. Yang. But something as important and fundamental as the Ambrosial Arbor will require a meeting and deliberation from the 6 charioteers.
Alright, Fu Shen seems to be able to handle things
Better
pretty well.
to wait until the Master Diviner has another 20 or 30 years under her belt. Subduing the enemy is one of the most minor parts of a general's work. They have to meet with the Luofu's 6 charioteers and undergo 10 Lords' Commission inspections, all while dealing with the Xianzhou Alliance's top. None of
God
it
damn it.
is easy to navigate, but it's a daily responsibility. The crown of a general sits heavy on the head indeed. Ah, I almost forgot. I need to gather data for the Master Diviner's draft report. Bye for now.
Alright, let's head to Yukon.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Alright, Yukon. Sorry about seeing you.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will.
What's she doing
Our
here?
condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Miss Tingy left this behind.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turned out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise. What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
Possible she took the
I'm
form.
sorry. I understand.
Although Lucha was carrying
It's just
something
hard for
in
me
the
to
coffin.
accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
Alright.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, this is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
We'll be at the
I've
ceremony.
instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Alright, so
This year,
what about Lucha?
5 million.
What was he,
Did say
what was he
that I
bringing
like
in?
to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Or you could just cut yourself off.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd returned. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amy Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of
Oh, that's cute.
antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
Can I have it?
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
That sounds like a broken violin.
I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
I think look at the box in that box.
There's nothing else except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
It's like a knife.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife.
Oh god, March 7th can't cook.
I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
I want to take a look at that bow.
Bow? It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
I'm sure you weren't the only archer she knew.
Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
We should get going.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
The Skyfaring Commission, I believe. Stargazing the ball. Room allies, yes. Deepest Earl. Teleport. Like this
The
little girl.
Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would
I
you
forgot
like
Foxy
today?
that looks like children could be like 500 years old.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Should embark on another long voyage.
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Tingyun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring Commission out to other worlds.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec.
It says the T-shape rude. Hey.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Tingyun's Blend.
Nice.
Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now,
I have no idea
I'll
if
have
that's
to
good or
invite
not.
all of you to
I'll
try a
take the
cup.
word. Now room alley, which is over here. Teleport.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Accident navigation. Look at this guy. Nope. Oh, Xianzhou.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou?
Heard of Supreme's prices?
Isn't that the place on
Supreme?
Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
Go on.
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
God damn it. Oh, that's
It
relatable.
was famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, go over here. The fuck? New area?
Spices Supreme. Check out that.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here to get on a gift-giving errand from Miss Tingyun.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Yep. Indeed.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness.
Back to bring that steaming bowl of food. Hey, what you gave us?
Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
Entrails
About
and
that
internal
bow,
organs of an
I
animal
think
used
I
as
know who
food.
Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming
Oh.
said an ambassador will return
So
with a
far,
gift
that's
for a
good, though.
trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Over here.
What brings you here?
Here to pass on a gift from Miss Tingyun.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait!
Huh?
Wait for me!
Hey, Yan Ming.
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
And soon soul fluting paper cuts. Alright, place the stuff in the boat.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Let's go
This
paper kite.
time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
The seal.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
The tea.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
Their favorite
This
dish.
is a gift from Miss Xianzhou on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Yeah, I'm convinced she's still out there somewhere. There's alliances with the action group. And maybe with Mr. Dodge Promise. Remember system measures that was never hard.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I guess we'll be here again.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
I like some free real estate, please.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Alright, what we getting?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Is this a souvenir?
It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
The distress signal.
What?
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got
No,
it. Say no more. Sure thing.
just someone to take care of a fucking fly.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
Not a complete surprise.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dongfeng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps.
Alright,
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
There's a bit farewell. People.
Oh, hi.
It's
I know we haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
And you always get your butt kicked.
So soon? I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request. After fighting Dan Heng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I think Dan Heng is a better match for you.
I'm worried that he still holds some grudge against me. But to be honest, I'd love to have another spar with him. Safe travels.
哎，这个青丝，nothing here. Huh? Wait, can you get some stuff here? I got 3 items. At least 3.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Don't think so.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, who else did we talk to? Especially those says just regular PCs.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Who else can I talk to? Hey, Xianzhou.
I don't believe in...
I'm guessing seeing you here probably means that your affairs on the Xianzhou are mostly complete.
I'm leaving
Is
the
that
little
it? I thought you were gonna stay for at least a little longer. Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end? If he hasn't got the hang of it yet, tell him to come see me, and I'll show him the ropes. Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested in learning yourself?
I heard if it's easy to learn.
Ha! I thought so. Come back when you have time. I'll teach you. We're in agreement then. You can come back anytime and I'll teach you how to play.
Alright, what else?
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the
Tractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Hey, bye, Luke.
Hello!
Leave the local.
To start your next journey. That's great! I can't wait to escape the commission again. Oh, make sure you come visit. Next time you're here, we'll put my plan into action. I've got it all figured out. We sneak out, head over to Arm Alley, and pick out on the snacks there.
Better start planning that escape route then.
It's a deal. And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches, fever, tendon pain, joint pain, anything. My treatment is on the house.
Alright, who else?
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
It's getting late.
You
Where
call?
to now?
Are you off then? The Xianzhou Law Fu is all the richer for your brief time with us. I offer blessings on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission on the eve of your departure. If you require resupplying during your journey, you can always count on us.
Right. Let's see. Alright, let's just head back now. I have no idea where anyone else is.
There's
And we're
a
back.
dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
And we're back. Don't know your reports, eh?
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
I remember.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile,
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
What you doing?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Ooh. Alright, let's go we're killing a god. Alright, and that's it. And Mr. Don Hunt. This is its story quest. And let's what's wrong? My elder. Well, I'm gonna spend on some what to do is. I'll see it soon. Okay, we can do that later. Okay, it definitely seems like the Xianzhou story is not done yet. We still got like 4 other ships to go to. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this kind of just feels like it's setting up. I thought Arc felt like it was just set up for something. Alright. Oh yeah, we just got the events to do. We got this event. Turn the lights on.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Alright, cut to Bilo again.
Hey! Over here! You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aramali?
Before you continue, I'm not a free meal ticket.
Was it that obvious?
Yeah.
But the more the merrier, right? I go out all the time to see patients, so I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide you could hope for. And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
Let the full tour begin.
Yay! Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
Okay, I want snacks. Let's go.
We've reached our destination, Aram Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawfu you can find them. So, now that we're here...
Which delicacies would you like?
Ooh, curly confused pork, crisp melon and diced chicken, star taro braised pork, chili oil beef awful stew, Granny Chen's tofu. I'm getting tired saying them all. Reciting medicine ingredients is easier than this. Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
I should see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
Let's see what we got. Jinfang.
Do these people know nothing about the value of brand exposure? That's marketing 101.
Have I seen someone before?
Me? No. We've never met. Oh, are you wondering what's good to eat around here? Well, I can help you with that. I'm known around here as the Forager. I venture into all manner of culinary establishments to taste test their food. A seller at this food stall won't let me do any taste testing because I'm not a paying customer. Well, if they don't want free publicity, that's their loss.
Do you have any recommendations?
With my discriminating taste as your guide, you'll never go wrong. Give the berry pheasant skewers or sun lotus cake a try.
This travel guide needs an update.
Excuse me?
Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here? Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything. There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them.
Is there anything good?
I'd recommend the Tuskper wraps. They're very similar to cake rolls, but the hawker said they're made from something called, well, Tuskper. What do you suppose that is? I'll admit I was hesitant to try it at first, but once I worked up the courage and took a bite, oh, it turned out to be just another delicious snack. Very unique tastes. Crispy, melt-in-the-mouth type texture, too. You know, the flavor kind of reminded me a lot of stuff I'd eaten before, but I couldn't put my finger on anything. That's the magic of Tuskper, I guess.
Same great taste. Oh, interested in the food? In Aram Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aram Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place.
Do you have any recommendations?
Are you feeling adventurous or cautious?
Don't know what I mean by adventurous.
If you're really feeling adventurous, you could try some mung bean soda. I describe the taste as unique and a little sour. It's best to drink it in big gulps and let it fizzle in your stomach. That's a great feeling.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like...
This is my first visit here, I can't say yet.
Then I'll have to make sure your first visit here is a good one. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation?
All I know is its findy ads are really annoying.
Findy? I've never heard of that before. Anyway, sounds like you know as much about them as I do. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Yes, the Tuskper wrap.
Alrighty.
Alright, Philo, here's the food.
So, is there anything good?
Yeah, here.
Fantastic! Hey, how did you know my favorite food?
Pretty sure you'll eat anything.
Great, but it looks like you only brought enough for
This one's mine. Now you can go buy your own.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Thank you, Auntie.
Since you find some rusty emissary or O'Malley's bustling nights. Not good.
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
What's going on here?
Hey, what's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Oh.
Watch your
Hey,
words.
Sushan.
No need to be aggressive here.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock?
Sounds exciting. This is like... Oh, wow, I just spot my fingers.
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
What's going on here?
Allow Arum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Room Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Room Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Okay, let's correct this guy. Better to beat this guy up.
Wait! Easy! We just came to watch!
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Room Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our Room Alley.
Alright.
I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Bark like a dog?
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our Room Alley, and you bark like a dog.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Take the bet.
You're not being very helpful, are you?
Take the bet.
Deal.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
That's what it is, mad respect.
Now that I think about it,
If I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights. But you can't give in to bullies. My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Arum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
I think we'll like for that.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease.
It looks like it's flourishing though.
The food hawkers are thriving, but dock operations and other businesses are stretched to the breaking point.
At least not to the Merchant Guild?
Yes, the entire port. Now we owe the IPC an arm and a leg.
They're gonna do fix their balance sheet.
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC. If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Arum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue. What about cutting costs? Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. But if you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
I don't think that would take much.
Better than doing nothing. You're smart. Why don't you give it a try?
But did you convince yourself I was smart?
Don't worry. The situation is already bad as it is, so it's no big deal if things don't pan out. You can be on this project as our consultant.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short-lifer really up to the job? At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Alright, enough of that, let me do it. Meet you Georgia on the fingers of blah blah blah. The guys for rapid weapons. You can change the inventory to get unmeasured funds. You get based on the goods value. You. Alright, let's ship it. Okay, we'll just skip this cutscene.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
So you never thought of this before? Shaking my head.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Impressive, but if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Arum Alley branch office?
Of course.
Right.
It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
I feel like I could make a career out of this.
Looks good.
Mr. Yongfeng?
Why, it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
I'm the savior of Arum Alley.
Good to meet you all. Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
This noble Cloud Knight here is the one who made the bet with the IPC.
That's right. No one else in Arum Alley needs to worry. It's all on me.
We made our inventory more efficient. But the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations at Arum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
I think my brain's about to explode from all this.
Don't worry. I'll explain all the details to you later. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable. But the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Arum Alley's business district.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Arum Alley?
Correct. The physical space will still exist.
So I guess
at
that's
the Arum Alley,
the
we all
Amazon.
know. Its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try her hand at it. She has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
I'll deliver a route to success.
See? She's a quick thinker.
Sure, so it doesn't work out, plus someone else did. Okay. There you go. Alright, delivery.
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Arum Alley.
Now can you tell us what really happened to Arum Alley?
Well, Arum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. And restrictions were placed on civilian Arumatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Arum Alley. When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Arum Alley itself were in jeopardy.
Can you fill us in on
The
details?
contract for operating Arum Alley's business district is about to expire, and the IPC's regional director has seen an opportunity. They orchestrated the dock debt crisis, and that's just the beginning. Meanwhile, vendors in Arum Alley have expressed mixed feelings about the IPC. Some see it as a crouching tiger with malicious intentions, while others see the IPC's promise of high profits as a chance to turn things around. But now the chill is setting in. Everyone is worried that Arum Alley is going to disappear. The Merchant Guild has to do something to help the merchants here.
I can get the gist of it.
Therefore, on behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Arum Alley.
So if I'm not a business strategist.
Is that how you feel? Well, don't turn down the offer just yet. Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff. Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Arum Alley doesn't have to disappear.
Wait a minute a second. You haven't contributed anything so far.
That's not true. I'm doing something right now. Persuading you to help us. An admirable contribution.
I really hope you can help out.
What if I refuse?
You don't want me to have to bark like a dog in front of all those people, do you?
Mm.
Besides, I'd really like to help the people in Arum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment, but over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big, the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious. If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own against them. But Arum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Arum Alley. Please, help me help them.
Yep, 2 orders. No, these deposit for
Miss Lien Yen, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Arum Alley back to its former glory.
Alright, wardrobes.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter. Please wait a... Okay. The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldie's Depot into the logistics plan.
Don't get your hopes up too high. Yes. I gotta know logistics for.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Arum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Arum Alley.
Would you like to back out?
Don't mind her. She's talking silly again.
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Arum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Arum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
So basically, I just need to go talk to you at the dock.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
Alright, that's part one.
Any
What do you
problem
guys say?
facing Arum Alley is also my problem. If you encounter any difficulties, don't hesitate to come find me. Also, I should probably ask, do you really think we'll be able to pay back everything owed on the dock?
I can't make any
I
guarantees.
understand. But even then, it's impressive that you're willing to step up and help. I have a mission from the Cloud Knights, so I have to leave for now. If I have time, I'll definitely come back to Arum Alley to help out.
Bye, Luke.
So strange. Saving Arum Alley is a critical issue, but the president didn't even make an appearance.
Plus, you haven't won their trust yet.
Then why would they put you in charge of things at the dock? Wow, time sure does fly when you're trying to save the world. I need to get back to the Alchemy Commission. Keep up the good work around here.
Alright, to the docks we go. Do some business management.
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Let's take care of the affairs. Dock, that's it. There you go, goes. Okay, got it. Go.
Okay. Regardless of the IPC's wishes,
positive changes need to be made to Arum Alley.
Okay, so we just gotta keep out doing beats. Okay, get the prosperity level 8, store index. Benefits. What's this? Oh, it's 5 material box. There's an extra thing right here. I've never seen this cutscene before. Okay. Oh, merchant.
Looks good. Take your time. There's always something for.
What happened? Right here, well, let's see, so she did further. Oh, you must be Sushan. Yeah, the secretary mentioned about Gao grants favor. I think he's being so national now that we're not performers. Oh, to the last show, but do you want to tell yourself? Okay, so we're getting some points. I'll make money, right? That's all my skills. I'll just have to play one. No, I have to work a snack manager past a fancy restaurant. Vision back and forth to me. Missing ends. Bye. So we got to talk to this lady.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Yeah, that stuff is impressive. Game. I don't know if any win. No, wait, do we sleep in the basement? It was Gale Force, and then. Right. Do you remember how there are several stone lines when the sun gets thick on foresight? You seem to bench before big brown eyes roaring in the sky. They look majestic. When last time I was roaring, I was asleep. But then I heard the sound of something being smashed over the sea to my foresight. I said, Haven, this morning, gosh, the stone line had been blown by the wind all the way to the harbor. And let's go for it. Stone line was carried. Skip. Published, I think, go ask me if you don't believe it. The wind carried the stone line all the way here? That's nonsense. The stone line is heavy as a boulder. How could the wind be? I probably carried it all the way to Starscape 8. Being story straight. Yeah, I thought it said they want it. Simmer down, stone line, put the monster out field by foresight, so it's sentient. When it gets cold from the bellowing winds. Oh no, I found one button. My kid starts to think. It's a good story. I should use it one day. That's possible. There's a bunch of bugs. There's a complete join us. My name's Backen and he's fourth. And we come to the harbor here to practice our cross-talk comedy. I hope something about, or do we do another skip for us? I bet you record. Was the artist with some other actors today? No, the one thing jokes about others. We joke about our audience, and if we do that, we'll end up becoming joking this business. Yeah, you laugh at our customers, then make an ill-timed joke. And you'll be broke. Wait. We're not making terrible jokes. We're straight from the point. So let's get back to it, folks. I will record the crosstalk improv you just had. Forget it. It's terrible. Not catchy at all. Still much room for our improvisation, but let's put it on hold now. reporting thing sounds good to me, but I need my partner's minute to make a final decision. Well, I'm not sure about that. Well, why not? You're doing a regular customer favor, right? A final rejection will make this seem heartless. Then we're doing that, but back in and I are just cross-talk. We don't have enough experience to quantify it yet. I don't know if you these shows at all times, but to be frank, and curious success performances points are popular. I think reading across that comedy would be really attractive customers until Auntie's stalling in a room out. Yeah, it might be older than you, but we don't have much experience in cross-talk performance. We just don't want to leave any negative impressions on our potential audience. Why don't you guys do live performances instead? Because in the time, or just cross-talk levels, we have work to do at docs on the workdays. Yeah, please understand our concerns and don't make this difficult for us. Please don't bring up the recording thing again, but if you hear this at cross-talk, you're always welcome. So, it doesn't matter, it seems major term with Mr. Senior. Alright.
Hi, Club Quintet.
When it's friends against trails, the
Okay.
money prevails.
So tall stage, friend below, friends working with that. Fortunately, you're still far too early for the show, but stick around for no matter some chat. Free to record him. Alright, let's record this guy. You're not fun there. Are you worried about something else? Change my back and forth. Well, cross-talk, just like a source house, seems to be on decline these days. I don't understand why they are so cautious. After all, cross-talk shows aren't exactly a source of income anymore. But I knew any experience, so it's natural for them to have this in about the industry. If they want to record a cross-talk shows, I'll wait to persuade them. I want us to record cross-talk show together. That's not, this is a great option for two up-and-coming cross-talk videos. But as cross-talk and story time, it's all about constant practice in front of the audience. It's just like the Common Night Theory training. Always performing in the same place can actually be detrimental to the world. Well, it's that they set up jobs for doing recording cross-talk skills about accepting feedback from the audience and making constant improvement. When the performance can be beneficial, it's need to have a bigger audience to test out the new material and give more feedback. Then the content skills. Makes sense, I'll talk with them. And a little thing like saying, remember what I said, right? Just tell them my words to them, they will understand. If it still hasn't, just tell them that I plan to start showing our eye, and then I'd like to use the cross-talk as a one for that.
Hi, Club Quintet.
Alright.
Let me teach you all how to sleep like the general.
Alright, then the words. Yeah, point. Sure is that soon. That making sense. Plus, I'll do anything to give a chance to make it a warm performance, Mr. Senior. If I ever get a chance to do my dreams, I'll wake up my house all laughing. So, what are we waiting for? Sure thing, let's do this. Alright, record it. Doesn't have to tell on to stall when to get some feedback from audience. Yeah, take your time. Well, please obey our things right. Alright, time to call Auntie. Music coming up for a win. Once I need it. Gotta record the app for. And try it out. Alright, we'll definitely get more customers. So we're gonna resolve again. So that what was getting less tonight, right? Apologies, I'm failed. Yeah, that's the phone or mention it and do that to do something. I'll just alright, let's get planning to start. Nope. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. There we go. And from the mobile show, please feel free to drop by. Alright. More people visit. That's nice.
The
New
buns are
orders.
huge.
Regardless of the IPC's, it's fantastic. Many folks began lending the Merchant Guild a hand after you helped them out.
These. these. Custom orders. For the various best, it's custom orders. Go trust, no custom. Go trust. Customers say, good, we are going to think that much as I just feel that we will win both goes down. Then come with a special shop for customers, they will bring a special rewards. Alright. Big custom orders. Profit 2,000. Alright, there we go. Because it said that would go on to specified property, maybe give them a high end bonus. And trust be built so easy. I think it's just like you just do one thing and which up. That's right how it works. We built over time as much as I've been trusting us for ages. Time when these things decided and time to show that they're trusting. And that's how that. When merchants want to get into the business right first, so he did work out.
Regardless, Mr. Yun Feng from the Heron Express sees Sai Cranes as family. And he said he'd never turn his back on family.
Go. And the second more stuff on here. Alright,
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Arum Alley. The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock.
Yay!
Which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Aww. This is the exchange established with the merchant guild beacon and the docks now will have custom orders. Here to pass messages are available for lives. Okay.
In order to reward you and Su Shang for your long hours of work, the Merchant Guild has ordered some gourmet snacks from Tall Auntie, so you can rest for a bit and prepare for the revival of Arum Alley.
Hey! You got custom orders? Let's get one custom orders. There we go. Use it. Alright. Okay, got another issue here. Can talk. Change that sector of those responsible cyclists can talk. Goddamn about New York is a personal expense. Okay, myself, unfortunately, I don't have any hands, can't stop. Please help me. What are you gonna is it important working hard? Of course it is. If you're anxious to time work hard. If you're gonna hire us, I never walk off, never stop working. Never should live something. Alright. That's possible. There we go. Finally, they can stretch. They should have been generating wet routes. There we go. With your great experience of poking through other people's courier packages, you can tell that they are empty. I was only empty boxes in a row. Track the one a month, and you're surprised to find that they are linked together. In other words, they are just a few empty boxes. They are a strangely shaped empty box. At this moment, you notice a line of elegant calligraphy written underneath the box by Biannual Exhibition of Contemporary Law Food Art, Delivery Dragon. So, this is an art installation. That was close. You could have made a huge mess. Maybe you should get out of here. It's beautiful. Delivery Dragon. That's right, just looking at it will make one feel its extraordinary artistic expression. The delivery boxes are an expression of modern life, whereas Dragon is a representation of our traditional values. Perhaps Dragon Delivery cannot give us answers, but it poses a powerful question. What will be created when modern life collides with traditional values? By the way, best to move on from here. These modern art pieces go so for ridiculous prices. If you accidentally break it, even selling pom-pom won't cover it. We're gonna sell pom-pom just in case we break one of these. There is a courier package left on the roadside on behalf of the list that favored the 5th January breeze. Check the package. You open the lid and reach inside, fishing a large stack of manuscripts. The handwriting is illegible, bossy, and full of unrestrained emotions. Try your best to read it. Dear Mellow Golden Mayor Immersion Club, I have a wonderful piece of tech that I would like to sell you all for a sum of $200 credits. Compared to its market potential, this price is an absolute bargain. At that, there are rambling paragraphs, full technical concepts, and market analysis, but after making your way through a few hundred words, you soon hypnotized to a state of drowsiness as such this terms such as energized, cross-channel, and activated ecosystem. And yet, you decide to put down this 40-page magnum opus and leave the sign on the side of the road alongside the box. Look at manuals. Let me manage my video clips. Yeah, let me trim this video clip first. Let's get some food.
Miss Secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments for you earlier. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll bring them out shortly.
Tell Auntie Fizzy packs a full bag of takeout for you. What a message. Don't know the media IPC dogs? I remember. Do I want to apologize publicly? Apologize publicly and bark like a dog? Yeah, that they're back. There have been cases of goods being damaged in transmission in a few days. See the saboteur? That's him. We caught him. He's right here at the docks. You're right over. I love to watch drama unfold. Just me eating a watermelon.
You're just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it? I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott.
Hello, IPC goon.
I have no quarrel with you. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
We want to check your courier package.
Speak louder.
We don't want to cause a repeat of
Is this how
Hope,
you
though.
treat guests in our room, Allie?
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them.
What if we discover a serious issue with the package?
Huh? A serious issue? I think you'll be the ones with a serious issue.
No need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Visionary workers place Scott's package on the floor.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
And clay base. Intrinsic porcelain vase that can be dated to the distant past with well-balanced proportions and the naturally formed patterns in its body. It can stand out from the rest of its kind. Such an expensive and brittle vase shouldn't have been sent here. Beautiful antique spelled with silver colors and elegant contour, size silence and air serenity, the shelf provides a sustainable home for brushes and ink stuff that pulls you away from the mundane hustle. Golden told. Hostile is you encountered this one especially quiet. Wait, said Mr. Brunier, advising me, expected toe springs to life. Threat to you, but a silent screech scream at the fragile goods nearby is too loud to be ignored. Alright. Dude was smuggling something, smuggling at a dangerous robot.
Seize the moment.
Nap time.
I'll end your misery.
Let's be friends.
So you are afraid of me.
Alright, we caught the guy.
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you.
You still deny it when faced with conclusive evidence?
Conclusive evidence? Deny? Here, look carefully. This old piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
What?
If you don't believe me, just ask the dock workers.
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Then why was the toad here in the first place?
That's your problem, not mine. Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that?
Almost being the operative word.
Oh, you wanted it to be broken? After making a big scene like that, don't you owe me an apology?
I guess we do.
Well, are you going to apologize or not?
Sorry, sir.
For this kind of barbarity, a single apology won't ever be enough. Just think of this.
Oh
as a
god, I want to
practice round
punch
for
this
later.
guy. I want to punch this guy so fucking hard. Grr.
Sorry, I should have stepped in. My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight. With words. Follow me. We're going to see the president.
Oh, that didn't go well. Speaking of which, what progress do we have on this event? Oh, got another heron. Alright, another one. I'm not interested. Keep learning. Goodbye. I'm not surprised I'll try to ask this. You're learning the most practical thing. There we go. As long as the pipe things are road section, every counter traffic accident again. Deliveries.
Hi! Interested in fitness martial arts?
Looks good.
Please attention next to
Miss Secretary said that you want to learn how to get the upper hand in an argument. Is that right?
Yep. Oh yeah, you seem to be more like a secretary than a secretary.
I'm no secretary, more of a messenger. The president is aware of recent events and is willing to pass on some simple negotiation skills to you. Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud Knights ready their weapons before entering battle, you should have your ace card ready before you walk up to the negotiating table. I will present you with a few items, and you need to examine them carefully.
A curry package?
This is the box that was opened earlier at the dock, the one containing the Golden Cloud Toad. The name and contact information of the sender were deliberately crossed out, but records from the Heron Express show that the sender is Ah Feng.
Incoming expenditure
The records
reports?
show that a dock worker named Ah Feng recently received credit remitted by the IPC, spaced out over several installments.
How did you obtain all
The
these?
president has their ways.
I looked over everything.
Rule 2. Play your ace card at the right time. These documents can only be truly effective when your opponent reveals a weak spot. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise for you. Mr. Ah Feng, over here, please.
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
Right. These questions go possible case connected statement, present evidence to refute the arguments.
My name's Ah Feng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the Golden Cloud Toad.
I didn't see any boxes, only the Golden Cloud Toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
I didn't see any boxes.
If goods need to be inspected, my name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out—
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the top— my name's Afeng. I was the—
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the— my name's Afeng. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
Hey.
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding, in case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
Ah, there we go.
I was told to move something, and I—
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with
wait.
I was told to move something.
I think this has a lot to do with you.
Records from Heron Express show that this container was sent by a person named Afeng. What do you have to say about that?
That must be
This is
some
so
kind of
fucking
mistake.
Ace Attorney. We've got some Fontaine coming at us.
All right, enough already. The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible? Is letting the IPC take over management of Aurum Alley such a bad thing? Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
Mr. Afeng, our goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Aurum Alley a better place for everyone. Why?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like, but it's only a matter of time before Aurum Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC.
But it's flourishing.
Even if you pay back the debt, where are you gonna get enough money to win the bid for Aurum Alley?
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. Afeng's testimony. It may come in useful later.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
Yep. Hey. Check for more side cranes. We got another side crane here.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge. Just a few and
Right
you'll
there,
be full.
Summer ball. What happened? There's no recycling. They'll take away orders. The side crane that's supposed to build just keep stocking off. No goose. Our side crane chase catch up with the nappy and power box down docks. Hey, there's a. Okay.
Will preservation.
Grab bag left open on the roadside. Under the half of the lid is a stack of papers that floats gently in the breeze. Check the packages. Lift the cover, reaching to the package, you take a large pile of manuscripts. Dear Mellow Golden Mare Immersion Club. First Battle, which is the latest chapter of Xianzhou Sword Tale, is amazing. In my opinion, the war between the Boran, Garrison, and the Alliance should be next, causing drastic changes to the life of the protagonists. How the story will progress in this way. The Falls is a long essay of predictive plot that consists of almost 200 words full of twists and turns and surprises. At the end of the story, the protagonists are expected to die one after another and then brought back to life by the paths. You have no idea whether the emerging plot adopted the ideas in the essay that is worthy of winning the International Peace Media Annual Award. Okay. That's a... And put aside when the boss got out of the camera. Then you have teeth, where the second service. You decide to. You can get off duty this year. Hey, time to get off work. Who are you? Tell Auntie asked me to check on you. See, I'm not doing work. I just do work at a later time. Alright, get it. Nap time is over. Sheesh, no, they pushed me. I'll get back to work. Alright, back to the
The
docks.
IPC representative has arrived, and I've called for Miss Sequay from the Skyfaring Commission to act as a notary.
I'm ready.
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you. Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
Payment for the
We
dock.
reached the required amount by the repayment date.
Leasing contract for
The
the dock.
Arum Alley dock went up for public bid. The IPC won the bid using its interstellar trade resources and extensive capital. Then, the IPC leased the dock out to the Arum Alley. This contract can prove that the Merchant Guild has legit
According to his testimony.
testimony of dock worker Ah Feng, who has admitted.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute between the IPC and the Arum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from our room alley a long time ago.
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to represent them?
Huh? Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
I want to punch this guy.
The IPC should send someone else.
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My ears are ringing. You should
Good.
be saving
Make
your
it keep-
voice
keep
for
shouting.
your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like she owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough, Representative Scott. Please state the IPC's side of the case.
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap for the Merchant Guild?
Yes.
You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
Yes.
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock?
No.
This guy!
The IPC, specially leased for
Okay.
the Merchant Guild, refused to cooperate with the major shops in our room alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
The Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Arum Alley.
Never refused? Then let me ask you, how many shops are currently in your logistics network?
There will be a lot more later.
Later? How much later? For the Xianzhou, does later mean 500 years? Can the shop owners here wait that long?
10 years. 20 years. Psst. What should I say? Is 20 about right?
But the Merchant Guild, the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Aurum Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
Wait, hold on.
Take a look at this.
No, wait.
What? The
No.
inefficient...
The dock has improved shipping efficiency and transaction volume is increasing.
You guys didn't think that this transaction volume would be enough, did you? The shopkeepers in Aurum Alley aren't here to play house with you. We're all trying to turn a profit. The inefficient coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent,
Wait,
we
hold on.
believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
Wait, we have the money.
We've already paid back the lease.
These are the funds from Arum Alley Merchant Guild. The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
The documentation provided by Arum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. And according to the lease contract between the two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous. Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
How did you know about the frequent accidents at the dock?
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you have any idea how often
Stuttering.
my packages are damaged in transit?
Don't
feign ignorance. Isn't that all by your own design?
Don't be. Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a
Right.
dock worker? The absurdity!
Is it possible that you paid off a dock worker to do your bidding?
The empty rhetoric! Let's see some evidence!
Do we have any proof?
Besides,
Yes.
I'm not even involved in shipping operations.
We have the testimony of Ah Feng.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh, I gave him all that money, and he sold me out in a heartbeat! Darn
That's
it.
dirty money, you fucking scumbag.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
Get fucked.
Don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize in front of everyone.
What? Why should I apologize?
Because you use dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others.
I bark like a
Apology
dog.
alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
Bark like a dog.
I hereby apologize to our O'Malley.
Louder. Don't forget the other part of the bet.
Hurry up.
Do it. Do it.
I apologize to all the people of our O'Malley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
Now bark. I don't hear barking.
Is that really necessary?
Yes.
Make him bark! Make him bark!
That's right!
Enough!
Bark.
Woof, 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 woof!
He did it. He did it.
Ow!
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby
That was
resolved.
gold. Pure gold. Alright, we got some more managing to do.
Thanks to all of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis.
Especially thanks to me.
Undoubtedly, yes. We should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Arum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume. I'm preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The previously idle dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but the rejuvenation of Arum Alley has just begun.
Alright. Got my custom orders? No custom orders.
Thanks to your help, the lease was paid off and the dock capacity is increasing. I told the workers to clear out areas that weren't utilized and use them to store extra cargo. Now the dock can support collaboration with more businesses. Let's keep working together for the revival of Arum Alley. IPC sales reps are telling the shops to stay open for at least 8 hours a day. They should take a look around them.
Alright, new routes. Let's redo these routes. So close. There we go. It's associative. Alright. New quest.
There's been an unexpected change in plans. I've received word that the president has ordered me to stop all upgrades to the dock
What?
immediately.
He's an IPC
Now's
spy?
not the time for jokes. I'm also confused. Let's go have a word with him. I sent a message to Sushang, telling her to meet up at Oldie's Depot.
Still no new custom orders. Hey, Yukon.
Good. They've arrived.
Hey, Yukon, you're here too.
I also have something I wish to discuss with the Merchant Guild, but I'll wait for you to finish.
The president fully appreciates your efforts and knows what you want to ask. He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamentally different from that of the IPC, will only destroy the unique character of Arum Alley. Arum Alley is a place brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is built around visiting tourists and local residents, and that's what makes it such a special place. Based on historical data, continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse. The more the shipping capacity is increased, the less attractions there will be for visitors. Such an outcome is unacceptable for the shopkeepers and community of Arum Alley.
Historical data isn't my forte. You better be telling the truth.
We should ask some merchants about this.
Very well. I believe it's my turn to speak. The Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. Mr. President, the merchants would like you to resign as the president of the guild.
There has come a day that the merchants of Arum Alley have betrayed me. I won't give up the vision I've built for Arum Alley.
Is that Arum
alone step down from my duties.
Is that the president speaking?
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs. But as an old friend, I would like to remind you that Aram Alley only exists in the present, not in the past.
Madam Yukong, the present is always made from the past, is it not?
I suggest that you make some concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear your thoughts.
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Arum Alley. I have listened to the President's vision of prosperity since I was a child, and I want to work to achieve that vision. But currently, your ideas conflict with ours.
I suggest you heed the advice of Madam Yukong.
I understand. I can accept Mingxi temporarily taking over my duties. However, Mingxi must make her decision public and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants. Since you have shown confidence, those terms should be acceptable to you.
Yes. I'll do my best, President.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of warding off the IPC.
Very well. Since the President has come to a decision, I will be in charge of calling a public meeting. Mingxi, I have something for you. When you are all finished here, remember to come and see me.
Alright, let's see what we've got here.
I heard from Shi Kuei that it was you who became a business advisor and assisted Aram Alley Merchant Guild in their dispute with the IPC. How versatile. Is there anything you can't do?
Well, for starters, I can't jump.
I'm not very good at that either. The President is still a hero to Aram Alley. He helped it achieve prosperity. But a hero will not be embraced forever. I've seen the
It's
IPC's
canon the
approach.
MC can't
They
jump.
prioritize efficiency and a standard uniform business model across the galaxy. I warned them that their business model wouldn't work on the Xianzhou without adjustments. But the Merchant Guild's overly traditional mindset is a different obstacle. Let me put it bluntly. Aram Alley Merchant Guild has no chance of succeeding today.
Let's see if I have to get to the negotiating table.
The IPC does have more capital on hand, but the review criteria are not solely focused on financial resources. My advice to you is to visit the shopkeeper, Mr. Xiao. He is the one who proposed the reorganization of the Merchant Guild.
Thank you, Madam Yukong.
I have business to attend to in the Palace of Astrum. The rest is up to you. Convince the old shopkeeper, and you may just become the new heroes of Aram Alley.
Any message? And Madam Yukong, oh, there's a group chat. Welcome. Darn it, I'm modding the house. Did you do something wrong? Oh, I don't usually look at group chats. Remember to go to Artistry Hardware? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Be there in a sec. I don't need to work. It's not a work group chat, don't need to be so formal.
Need something fixed? We guarantee that your Ingenium will be good as new. Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend on the world.
I didn't come to fix anything.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Mingxi, the Secretary of the Merchant Guild. We're here to talk about...
Forget it. I support the IPC.
Can you tell us why?
Please leave.
Rude.
Wait. Please wait a moment. It sounded like my father was being a little difficult. I'm Xiaohan. People around here call me Little Master. If I'm not mistaken, you're the ones who made Representative Scott apologize in public.
Fame precedes us.
You stood up for Aram Alley with reason and integrity. I'm thankful to you. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my father?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild, and we wanted to ask why.
I see. I'll help you figure something out.
Great! Your father is a very tough nut to crack.
The older generation of craftsmen can be rather set in their ways. Here, how about this? Why not join my father's shop as apprentices? My father is stern on the surface, but if he sees a capable apprentice and a sincere heart, he'll change his attitude.
No, you ain't tricking us into doing free work. You're not tricking us into doing free work, are you?
I truly want to help you, and you'll receive compensation for your work. So, it's decided? Let's get moving then. Time to make you apprentices. Father, my friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices. I'll go ahead and show them the ropes.
Nonsense. I never said I needed more hands. Even if I did want to hire more people, I couldn't afford them. You know that better than I do.
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them away.
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like her won't be able to fix a thing.
I picked plenty of
Plus,
stuff.
if she breaks our customer items in the process, it'll be us taking the blame.
I know where to get extra money.
If that's what you're worried about, just give them a little training.
We just want to help.
That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something from one of our regulars. Show them what you can do.
Alright. Here we go.
Not bad.
Anything else we can help you with?
No.
He's hard to impress. I'll find you some more work.
What did I do to deserve this?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work for fair pay. Over here. See what you can do with this jade abacus. Don't just stand there, Father. Go teach your apprentice a thing or two.
Fine, I give in. I know why you're here, just... Please stop tinkering with my customers' items.
Hey, we convinced him.
I think we just made him surrender.
Ask what you wanted to ask.
You're the president. You know each other well.
Yes, he's an old friend.
He's gonna be on the side of the IPC.
I see a lot of potential in the corporation's plan. But a certain old friend of mine lives in the past. Whatever vision he has, it won't come true.
What's your issue with the Merchant Guild?
Issue? It's less about issues and more about stubbornness. We walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. The mind can become insensitive to change. However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, our O'Malley was teeming with shuttling star skiffs and commercial arumatons. But then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us.
And to the story out to his former glory?
The president does. He wants to bring the old times back. Shop owners like me know that's impossible. Therefore, I stand behind the IPC's plan. Our O'Malley will inevitably be replaced.
But is your shop part of the future that the IPC promised?
Hard to say. Chances are I'll have to sell it.
Huh.
Not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must accept that short-life species will repurpose our lands and that night markets are destined to become shipping docks. We must come to terms with the fact that short-life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to last forever.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us? Mingxi is pushing for reforms within the guild. We are nothing like the president.
Reforms?
Yeah. You made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see possibilities for the guild to change.
You don't have to choose between the president and the IPC.
Given the state of the guild, my money is on the IPC winning. But since I've accepted the worst case scenario, O'Malley ceasing to exist, I can't see why it hurts to endorse your idea. Let's see how far it takes us.
Thank you. Now that you have joined our revival project, I'm sure many others will follow suit.
That's settled then. I'm curious to see what
What's
comes of your plan.
Now that Mr. Xiao is on board, his shop can be part of the logistics network we've been working on.
I love playing stuff. I want to do it now. Go.
I'll head back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard work, by the way.
Alright. Shit, it's getting late. I have to finish this event today, so I'll probably skip through some stuff. Message, hey guys. I see you chat. Hey, you please don't tease me. You know I really want auto to thrive. Welcome. Last member gets kicked out. That's the crew around. What's around? Looking to push forward into Legends Invasion Plan. No! That guy, I help. Disney resolve people got the Yay! I love how everyone universally uses pom-pom as an emoji. Pom-pom is adorable and should be cherished at all costs. What's over here? Oh, no, okay.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, the Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this one, I'm actually stupid. There we go. Marching event. Hey, Chinsa. You can also think of a medical certificate. It's a pharmacy, we don't do diagnosis. Well, Tina, you're getting a medical certificate before you can just turn off the half now. No, contracted an incurable disease, they'll can save you. You have an active commission, right? Miss Chinsa, you know how the active commission is. If you got an incurable disease, go and see them there. I make sure you can't diagnose my disease, little can. You can help me pick out a little ailment that won't spill the beans for me. Just say that you're lazy and you're not gonna have to review anything. If I could use laziness as an excuse to get a medical certificate, I would, but you know I can't. Oh, you got a customer. Hold on a second. Ah, Daisy Water's my good sister. Little tends to be asking for help with her eyes. Here, I heard you go some mentions on this platform. I was actually trying to think of signing up, but I don't want to. Can you please help me handle this Cinsa lady? I think I know what's going on here. That's great. That looks like a deal. Alright, that's something to test on. I need no little evidence to cue her. Let's see what we got there. Alright. Sorry, Cinsa, but we have a agreement. We have to fulfill. This one's ran out some notes of the recent massive outbreak the outbreak of open time seen before. The first attack of the outbreak question says if I right here when treating people, so outwards can't just get medical treatment just because they want something. There's no active commission. Okay, what make me go on? Seems that I get that's not why I gave it a medical certificate. Got me a medical certificate last time. Then came here medical certificate for feeblitis. I'm not sure if it's a real thing. Native name I looked at their poetry books. No good deed goes unpunished. I participate. I think my medical qualification told me to resit my medical exams. Well, it won't happen again. Making random names won't work. Hey, rats. That's all completely unrelated to me. Since said though, as you know, FCs and your all guild members mentions in Rumela was strike your ball. Alright. New to me. I really see this first. I'm just getting a thing on the mission and being delayed, and now how angry the master man will be. That was what the pen. I'm trying to frame us with that book. There were delayable blows. You're really gonna ask for sick leave at a time like this? This is sexy, but a medical certificate can't beat everything. Really me, think my job is useless. How about this? I'll take a medical certificate and play a role of sick leave on the binder. Come on, let's play it. I want excuse. My excuse is watertight, you have nowhere to stop. But my reason is deemed groundless. Come with a better excuse, yo. I can't study, seems so. I'm divination. I sincerely regret to inform you that I am feeling unwell due to contracting an incurable disease. I must request a cure of sick leave in which I rest quickly. The hair loss, headache in the arms, a swollen liver, all which can severely impact my daily work. If my conditions worsening or affecting any other minors, I shall take active care. I am requesting you answer to this days for the crowd of what I do. I'll do my best to make my partner something. Give sweat come again. This really is quite a bureaucracies. Proficiency surrounding language used when requesting lead is a basic skill for salary workers. Hey, I remember you turning that IPC representative to said, oh, the docs will do worse. You're not gonna do that to me, are you? The base starts now. Yeah, it doesn't make it so complicated. Love that. Oh, there, except it seems to. Wait, I don't know what the correct word is. What is this incurable disease? When you said it's incurable, how am I supposed to treat that? Aren't I still waiting to get a medical certificate in level 10? Let's call it something by name. What about no game, no life syndrome? I need to take a screenshot. Screenshot taken. Give me a minute. Thanks, like that. You know, this contract no game, no life syndrome, and must disappear to sick leave. That's not great. What do I do? I need to refute these evidence. Yeah, that's fine. Continue with that. But everything fine. Maybe it's also like this. Yeah, we need to randomly make up a disease. I was gonna check on that. Fine, it's reasonable. That's how I went there last time. Work because I still don't get left in trouble. Now comes something else. Alright, did everything work out? Heated or yes, for Versa, you won, right? You had to ask him to. I don't put Little 10 out anymore, but I'll keep asking me. I'll go back home and think about it. Until the jury holds a logistic plan. Alright, let's get started planning. Let's unlock some of the stuff first. Let's see how to get this right. Continue orders.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
regardless of the IPC. If we keep going the long way around, we'll be in the red.
Go. There we go. There we go.
There's still more. Thanks to you and Sushang, Arumali's success is nearly a done deal.
Hey, little girl. And there's concerns, what's our requests, and we need a better reputation. Introduces a donations, see what I can do with them. I don't think these donations should be used as food ingredients. Nothing outside the box, not fire, and balance instead of a bunch of all the unshackled, let's look around, what do you think? Disposable. Oh. There we go.
Don't mess with me. Seize the moment. 1,000 wonders to fight as one. Time for a shot.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
go.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Back to Room Alley. Is there anything? Here it is. A professional time waster. Like inside with my guns, so the enemies are intrusive. I guess nothing there, no chance which can use them fast. I think I'll throw up. Excuse me now. And ask, can you please do more favor? Please run around the store and ask the customer to then pass out this kitchen. That customer's order diligently. You mean getting the menu of display on the table? No way, I should authentic traditional experience for my customers. It's simple, ready. Just remember dishes, portion size, and things to avoid for every order. Get some rest. Alright, ready. The delicacy pavilion was popular, but I don't think this many people can't remember things. I'm just my best. Scaling chicken. Scaling chicken, moonlight rice, large bowls. Cinnamon pork, steamed soy sauce, no coriander. Purple taro with pork. Purple taro with pork, give it this. Your crispy sucking cake instead, and a medium cup of herbal tea. Cinnamon pork ribs on rice. What else? Drink a medium cup of herbal tea. That's when you see our delicacy pavilion. That is right, that's the yours. Okay, let's just start. Ah, that's not better. Nope. Still one short. Alright, I'm looking this up. Alleys, logistics planning. My brain is too low IQ right now. There we go. Everyone's too tired.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns.
There's still more work to do. The Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder.
Let's get a Sushan item off. Hmm. There we go. Alright.
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter.
Yay.
This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Arum Alley. The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Right.
In order to
Alright, yeah, this stall. Hmm.
What a headache.
Welcome, customers.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
So you are afraid of me.
You
Not
paid
until
for that.
next time.
Go. What? One side quest. Majima.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
I've heard about all the great things you've done for Arum Alley. Please, take your time. I've packed some for you to take home, too.
Alright, we're probably having this time. For the DDO president, we have parallel something where here. Oh, we have less than that. Mix of both dots. We'll do your best. When we have president, we'll see if the sharp here should be great. I want witnesses. Alright. Hmm? Okay.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge. Just a few.
time. Xiao Han is about to share his strategy for the upcoming hearing.
The president likes to quote past experiences and data. We can do that too.
The president and Madame Yukong are here.
Ready.
Let's do this.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
Turn over.
This is the most direct achievement of our revival project. More importantly, it's evidence that the alley has regained its footing. The money will serve as the bidding deposit for Arum Alley.
Sales and that's Artistry Hardware.
Since Artistry Hardware partnered with the dock, its scope of operations has expanded, and its revenue and customer satisfaction have both increased. As a result, we're seeing an uptick in customers visiting the shop, contrary to the president's assumptions. The data suggests that the success of the old Arum Alley was largely due to the economic circumstances of the past. At its peak, the old Arum Alley had a trading volume similar to what the alley has today.
The hearing is about to begin.
I will be hosting this hearing on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission. Ming-Shi, are your people all present?
We're all here, but where's the president?
I'm right here.
You're the president?
That is correct.
Yeah,
I know my appearance is a little unsettling. If the hearing weren't of vital importance to the future of Arum Alley, I wouldn't attend in person. Still, I didn't expect a reaction like this. Are you so afraid to converse with a piece of metal?
They're talking a room with my head. So cool.
Glad you think so.
Let me remind everyone that we are at a hearing. Mr. President, please share with us your vision for Arum Alley.
Hey.
I can tell that the opposing side is eager to see Arum Alley thrive. Your passion resonates with me. The IPC plans to turn the alley into a logistics hub. You are practically thinking the same.
Our proposal is different from the IPC's.
That's right. The IPC will close down Artistry Hardware if they take over. We would never do that. We protect businesses. The IPC sacrifices them for their own gain.
Protect? Sacrifice? I find that humans rarely understand these concepts correctly. Once the alley is turned into a logistics hub, shops like Artistry Hardware will be able to sustain themselves, regardless of what the IPC does.
He is convinced that the IPC and us are
The IPC plans to turn the alley. The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely...
Do you have data to support?
Historical data has proved my point. It is the reality, not...
I sense a whole...
The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact...
Take a look at this.
No, that's not it.
What am I looking at? The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact...
There are actually more customers coming to the alley.
This record reflects the change in Artistry Hardware's turnover and the increase in customers since it partnered with the dock.
The shop does better than it used to. Impossible. You must be bluffing.
You know Ming-Shi better than I do. Would she deceive you with fake data?
The sample size is too small. I'm not convinced.
If I were you, Mr. President, I would think of ways to translate the success of that one sample into something that can benefit everyone. A guild that doesn't proactively help businesses has no reason to exist.
You have not witnessed what I have seen.
You can't just rely...
There are many things that only you have not witnessed. The old Arum Alley achieved...
Are you suggesting that the alley...
That is correct. Things were better in the old...
I sense so.
The old Arum Alley achieved a commercial miracle that has not...
There you go.
You've been looking at the past through rose-tinted glasses.
In the golden era you described, the old Arum Alley had a trading volume similar to today.
You included the delivery side cranes in your math.
We did.
So what?
You can't draw simple parallels between then and now using absolute numbers. The trading volume you mentioned may not look impressive today. I see what you are saying. While criticizing you for making flawed comparisons, I myself also made the mistake of believing that what worked in the past could be copied to serve the present.
Mr. President, the way I see it, you shouldn't regard the alley as a souvenir from the past. Arum Alley should embrace change, as its residents do.
It seems we have reached an agreement. The hearing concludes here.
First challenging an IPC rep and now winning over the president of the guild? You're pretty good.
I look forward to another public apology.
That won't be necessary.
Knowing the president, I think he's now ready to entrust you with the future of the alley. The president commands the trust of many reputable shops in the alley. Their support for him was likely to be a big obstacle to your rejuvenation project. His invitation to debate this matter publicly was a chance for the more difficult business owners to hear from you.
I almost feel bad for him. Arum Alley's enemy should be the IPC, not the president.
What if...
You still remember Scott, right?
He's been transferred elsewhere. I'll be handling things from now on.
You're with the IPC?
Xiao Han is the IPC's operation rep in Exalting Sanctum.
You snake!
Backstabbing little.
My original plan only involved helping you overthrow the current president. But as we progressed, I saw there was more common ground than I'd anticipated. Since we all agree that the dock is vital to Arum Alley's development, why not take things further and turn the alley into a full-blown logistics hub? Imagine cargo ships from all corners of the galaxy, docking and departing. This place will be transformed into a renowned commercial port, instead of another run-of-the-mill market. When the IPC wins the bidding, I'm sure we can continue to work together for a brand new Arum Alley.
Hey, not so fast. It's still anyone's game.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. In that case, keep up the good work. I'll see you at the negotiation table.
And next phase has begun. Self and apparel. Yeah, I like the same if we should go stuff. Yes, ma'am. Hey.
Thanks to your help, we now have solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.
Alright, we got some more stuff to take care of. It's one of his goods. Alright. There you go. Nine large goods. As far as this there. Oh shit, it's getting late. Yeah, I think I'll just finish the rest of this off stream so I have to speed through all this, so it won't be very interesting. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I need to speed through all this because I'm running out of time. Alright, see y'all next time. But actually wait, tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I need to farm for Warden's Law. Alright. See y'all tomorrow. Next time. Bye. I didn't finish this off stream.